Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 90 of Europa Universalis IV as France. We are currently in a bit of an epic war, which is a war that I started against Castile because I want some of their stuffs. And as I was saying at the end of the last video, I'm more concerned about actually nabbing some of their overseas colonial stuff as I am in nabbing the their actual Castilian lands. So we're going to have to see how that goes. I'm going to try and siege out Naples as well. Might be able to vassalize them. Vassalizing people that are very far away isn't always that useful because you can't always get access to them easily. However, it can be quite a nice way of doing things because you can still annex them later on if you ever get down close enough to them. So, military access from Milan, let's give them that. We're still sieging out Castile. I don't want to peace out too early because I do want to give my colonial regions here a chance to siege out everything they can over there, which shouldn't take them too long to be honest. So let's go ahead and see if we can separate peace out Tuscany. We should be able to. And they would accept full annex. Well, we only have 99% war score against them because we didn't co-belligerize them, which is a little bit of a pain. Well, we don't want to full annex them, do we? We want to vassalize them. It's a treaty. Why can't we vassalize them? Clear offer. French vassal. There we go. And war reparations? No. But we can take all your money. Send demand. Oh, Tuscany rejected. Wow, that's a first. Okay. Won another siege. We shall keep sieging. Now then, let us go and grab our ship. Some of these are transports, but we'll go and put these guys down here. Castile don't have all that many heavies. And they are trying to siege. Or trying to blockade. So once we start coming down here with our heavies, they're going to start having some issues. Looks like there's a big Castilian stack down there. I don't know what they're trying to do. Let's once again have another go at trying to grab Tuscany. What about we just go for the full annexation this time? Well, they won't take it still. Why won't you take it? I have 99% war score against you. But there again, they're not co-belligerized, so technically this 64% becomes 128. Okay, well, we can wait longer. I'm in no rush. We have got Barcelona, though, so we are going to start getting the call for peace sooner or later. Looks like we have managed to engage the Castilian fleet there. Looks like we've managed to sink the Castilian fleet there. We're going to continue to work our way down. We'll probably end up running in here. There's 39 lights. No, they're actually going to dock now. They're getting a little bit nervous. Are they going to dock? They do have an admiral. But I really don't think they're going to be able to do anything against us. I think they're actually on their way out, but it's hard to tell. Oh no, we've actually caught them. Now, they do have an admiral. But we have 50 heavies. Now, we do have 30 transports. The transports are pretty useless at fighting. They do have cannons. So they can actually fight back. They do count. That's where Castile is. They're all over there. We should win that quite easy. It looks like we are going to lose a ship or two, which we have done. That's fine. I don't really think we have any issues at all right now. Things are looking swell. We are still trying to siege out Naples. Morale of armies plus 15%. That is going to be quite nice. It would be nice if we could land on Majorca, but we don't really need to. Tuscany's trying to make peace deals again. Well, if you're trying to make peace deals, will you give me the peace deal that I want from you? No, still negative 23. Well, you just have to wait then. So, we've won a lot of the sieges. I'm going to start bringing some of the troops home now. In fact, we've won an awful lot of the sieges. So, you guys, you can come and get back to the overheres. You can get back to Salzburg. You can go and stand in Tyrol. You can never have too much grain. Obviously, we've pushed a few ships out now because of the huge amount of carpet sieging that we're doing. So I'm just going to move some of these 20 stacks back out of the way. This should just be a... yeah, that's just a double 20 stack. So we can split you up. One of you can move up here. So I will need to sort out my army compositions again. Literally won most of the sieges. We're not going to get 100% siege on Castile, of course, because I'd have to come over here and take this stuff, and I'd have to grab this stuff, and all that's a bit too much of a pain. So we won't be bothering to do that. But we will try our best to grab as much as possible for our colonial buddies. And it'd be nice if we got out of this other war as well. That'd do us some good, possibly. And we are working on sieging out all of Naples. Let's recall the diplomat from Venice. How are you guys doing? You're still not willing to go? I probably should have co-belligerized them, but it is dropping. It was like negative 20-something. It's now only negative 19. So, yeah, it's definitely going down. Their war enthusiasm is probably not zero either. Where are they? Oh, they've got medium war enthusiasm. It will go down as time goes on, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Now, we will have to keep some troops around because Castile do have some men, even though they don't really have any a navy, so to speak, anymore. We've pretty much dealt with that. We lost... we gained a light and lost a couple of heavies, so we'll have to go ahead and build a couple of heavies. And in fact, as we're not doing anything particularly useful with our shipbuilding, let's go ahead and grab a couple of three-deckers to replace them. So we have won another siege, which is going to be this one over here. Oh, there's another little island down there that I hadn't noticed. So we probably won't be able to get 100% siege on... well, I guess we could do. We could come down here and grab Malta. We do have transports. So we could do that. And in fact, we probably should. As Castile don't appear to have a navy anymore, let's go and pick our guys up and take them down to Naples. And then maybe on the way back, we'll even think about grabbing Majorca. But all of these places down here are done. Let's get you guys to all group up in Aragon. So most of our armies are in our usual little 20 stacks, which I don't mind too much. And then we'll need to go down here maybe and see if we can grab these. They don't have a lot down here. We probably won't be able to do a lot if we take it, but we will be able to get more war score against them. Who's Milan sieging out? Who are Milan in a war with? Let me just quickly pause things while I just double check this. Milan are actually in a war with Naples, so I need to try and grab as much Napolese stuff as possible before Milan grab it. It's like over here, actually. We've actually got Siena sieging that out, and this is probably going to get sieged in the name of Milan. Right, we're out of that other war now. So let's go ahead and pick these guys up and drop them off over... well, we need to do it this way. It needs to be a bit of a sea landing. So we're not going to be able to grab Messina, unfortunately. But we will be able to go and drop some troops off over here. Of course, it's quite possible that once this... war finishes and they peace out, that we'll be able to grab what they have left. But I'm not interested in your peace offer right now. So what have we got over here? We've got a 35 stack. And what do we need to make that into a proper 20 stack? Just getting rid of some cannons, I think. Oh yeah, and, you know, possibly half the infantry. So that makes a 20 stack there. So you can go over and stand in Berry. So what else have we got going on? We're just going to go and try and drop on those. Of course, they do have some men there with a leader, and we will get a penalty for landing, but we do have a lot more men than they do. Okay, once again, Tuscany. Still not winning. You're only negative 13, though. You're getting closer and closer to the option that we'd like to get. Obviously, we do need to just get some of these trade fleets back up to numbers as well, because we did lose a few people here and there. I think this is just one province. So we'll siege that out. Unfortunately, it looks like Milanese troops have turned up there as well. Not too sure who got there first. It depends who's leading the siege. Yeah, it's actually Milan leading the siege, which is a real pain because it means it'll be Milan that manages to grab that, which is not... I mean, I'd prefer to have Tuscany over Napoli, but it would be nice if we could grab Napoli. We've got 100% siege on most of the stuff down here in Castile. So let's go ahead and take these ships, and we will go down here and try and grab some of these provinces, if it'll stop with the pop-ups, and I can actually click the ship where I want it to go. Okay, so well, you're not going to give me anywhere near what I want from you, so I'm not bothered about you just yet. Hopefully Milan will peace out with them quite soon. We just need to wait for these guys. You're still at -10. It's actually getting very, very close now, so we should be able to get that without having to wait too long. I'm going to go up to speed 4, because I don't think there's going to be an awful lot of problem here. I am going to group these guys up. I'm going to put them on the boat, and I'm going to get the boat to drop off over here where there's very few people. Now it's auto-saving, just to be awkward. So they do have a large group over here, but they can come at me, basically. Right, Tuscany. We call diplomat from Milan. Tuscany, are you willing to be my vassal yet? No. -5, still getting closer. So we've done some culture conversions. We could do a few more, but I think we're going to wait. So let's go ahead and smash these Castilian stacks here. We've actually managed to encounter that one. Now, they probably won't be able to get away. They're going to go to the furthest province they can, which is... oh, it's probably Iran, actually. So let's go and chase them down. Not sure if we'll be able to stack wipe them. No, we didn't. So we'll sort of follow them back to Garb. So we can either gain... what can we do here? We can either lose 1 stability and lose an inflation. We'll gain the 3 inflation because we do have a guy that's reducing our inflation. You're actually going a lot further than I thought you were, but we should still be able to catch you. Siege is over. Right, we've stack wiped you. So let's go into here. And we will detach a siege. We'll move... you guys can move into here, actually. There we go. So you can move there. Detach a siege. You can move there. Detach a siege. And you can move there. Okay. So everybody pretty much wants peace now because they've all realised they're getting wrecked. Which is very, very good for us. So... what we need to be doing is, first of all, trying to get these guys to peace out. They will accept now. Fantastic. Will you give me all your money? Yes, you will. Okay. So, Tuscany is going to be my vassal. That's one war finished. What about Napoli? Okay. Looks like some of it has been lost to Siena. That's fine. I'm still trying to butter Siena up, so we may be able to grab this. Napoli, would you be my vassal? Oh, don't want to offer tribute. We want to go treaties and French vassal. They would accept. Okay, so now Napoli is my vassal as well. Let's go ahead and just grab these guys and pick up my troops from over here. Get them back to the mainland. And, well, I guess we don't really need to siege anything else out from Castile. I mean, we can continue to do so, but we don't really need to. So, you guys get on the ship. Ships come and drop them off here in Valencia, because why not? I guess we could try and hurt Castile by sinking their fleet. So we've dropped those guys off. We could just come and sit over here. They are asking for peace, but we're not getting the call for peace yet. So we'll just sit there in case this fleet gets pushed out, and indeed they have. So there's another fleet sunk. And we probably don't need to really do an awful lot else with them. We've got 58% war score. Although while we're sieging these provinces out, we might as well, you know, we might as well do them while we're here. We could go and drop some guys on Majorca. I'm not going to go for 100% siege, but you know, we might as well get as much as we can. We've got some guys that we need to sort of form back together. And how long have we got here? Let's just quickly just ramp things back up to speed 4. Another colony has become self-sustaining, which is this one. So let's keep going this way. And we'll colonize that one there. We've got Oregon completely sieged out. We haven't been able to grab any of this stuff up here, but that's not too bad. We've also managed to... Oh, I thought we had some sieges going on down here. Oh, we do. We're doing a fair bit of sieging over here. And our guys are still doing a fair bit of sieging down there. So we might leave that one to carry on. Are we getting anything down here in South America, though? Probably not, because I don't really have any interests down there at the moment. Not a problem. Another colony has become self-sustaining. Which one? Is it this one? This one. Just confused me because it was a strange colour. Still French Canada. Okay. So you can move into Winnipeg and we will go and grab that. Right, Castile must be getting pretty war weary now. They are still constantly asking for peace. There's another siege done. And another siege done. Let's move you over here. So we've pretty much got as much as we're going to get from them. What I was more interested in is trying to get all of this where possible. Because that one's nearly got and that one's nearly got. Yeah, you guys are having a lot of problems with your... well, there's Norwegian Patriots. Yeah, you might need to go and deal with those. So we'll be peacing out really, really soon. Is there anybody else in this war that we can peace out separately? Quito, but we're not bothered about those. Yeah, everyone here is already sort of done. So you guys all get in one spot. We'll get you guys all back to the mainland. You're a decent stack, so you can go and move into Poitou. And, you know, we've barely lost any men through the course of this war. I honestly thought going to war against Castile was going to be a bit of a problem, but we've done quite well. We can get another idea already. We are still 8 years ahead of time. So let's go ahead and grab the next one, which is minus 10% regiment cost. We're making huge amounts of bank right now. So much so, in fact, what I should probably do is over here I should go and do some more buildings. We will need to do some coring, but we're almost capped, so we can get a few town halls now. And you'll probably find there's a lot of places where we can make a lot of money. Ile-de-France, look at that, over 4 ducats. There's 2 there. Again, we'll try and concentrate on the higher ones first. It makes more sense to get the ones that are giving us the most money. Salzburg already has one, so does Tyrol, actually. Looks like the Austrians have been busy. Aragon's going to be good. That one's over 2, which is nice, as is that one. That one's probably enough for now. I do have a habit of going mad with the buildings. As you can see, I've got a lot of money left, but it stops us going over our cap. So let's just unpause things again. This is Castile, isn't it? Oh, no, that's not Castile. That's another nation. Okay, we've got another place done. You can't really do anything else. So I guess you're going to have to come and start building colonies down here. Let's just have one quick check on our subjects. Do any of them have a lot of Liberty Desire? Where are we? Liberty Desire. Nouvelle Flandre, Liberty Desire is 49.6, which is quite high. Their tariff is over 58% though, so let's go ahead and actually lower their tariffs, which will help considerably. You don't really want to have tariffs over 50%. That's usually the problem that causes them to raise in Liberty Desire quite quickly. So you guys are going to group up. We'll go and dock with that navy. We will put you on the ship, and the ship can go to there. Oh wow, actually managed to get that whole army across. Okay, what have we got here? Same thing again that we had before. We'll take the same option. Won another little naval battle there. You guys can get out of here as well. So most of our troops seem to be out of the enemy's reaches, as it were. Okay, you guys, how are you doing? Have you grabbed everything that you can? Yes, you have. So, Castilios. What I would like from you, please, very, very much. I want Barcelona. Definitely. I'd like Alicante. Okay. But we may come back to that. So we definitely want that. We want all of your stuff in Oregon, which is probably dirt cheap. Oh, we might have to full annex them. Where's Oregon? Is it there? Why can't I full annex them? Is it going to be under treaties? No, it doesn't look like we can do it. What we can do, though, is we... Oh, balls. Didn't want to do that. What we can do is grab everything apart from the capital, because that just leaves them with one little province, which we can grab later on from them with ease. So let's go and see how much of this can we grab. Oddly enough, we can actually take that one, which is weird. Now, unfortunately, we can't grab the area that's in Terra Incognita, which is really, really strange. When you think of the fact that we've already sieged it out, but we can't take it because it's Terra Incognita. Ridiculous. And we can't take any of this stuff here. And I don't even have a conquistador over there that could go and do the exploration for me. You'd think that we should be able to see it, given the fact that it is actually our, you know, our colonial nation that can see it. But that's a lot of Castilian stuff that we can take right there. So I am happy with all of that. Let's just go back over to Castile now, because we do have a little bit more war score to spend. Now, it says it's going to give me 104% overextension, but bear in mind, a lot of that is going to go on to the other guys. We could also try and get these guys to release Granada. So let's go and do that, and then we'll go for war reps if we can get it, and as much money as they will give us. Why can't we send demand? We don't have enough Diplo power. How much Diplo power will this cost? It's because we want it to grab all of these provinces. That's what costs Diplo power. 975 Diplo power. Wow. So we can't grab all of what I want, which is a shame. Would have been nice if we could have grabbed all of this. Not too bothered about New Castile being down here, though, to be honest. So let's go and untick a lot of this stuff here. We'll grab as much of it as we can. Wow, it's still too costly for us. Yeah, we can afford that. Okay, demands sent. Unpause. Fine, okay. Austria has actually left the military coalition. Holland's left the military coalition. Milan's left the military coalition. So we didn't grab any of this stuff down here, which is a pain, but we did grab all of this apart from... we lost a claim on a province, that's fine. We didn't manage to grab this. I don't know why we couldn't grab it, to be honest. But, I mean, that's going to be easy to grab in a subsequent war, isn't it? So, let's just have a quick look at our vassals. Well, not our vassals, but our... right, Liberty Desire. No, we're still good. Naval Fronder's not too bad. We should probably suck up to them a little bit. What do we want to do here? Convert to our religion. Alicante and Barcelona. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. Alicante and Barcelona have got a lot of unrest. That is to be expected. Let's go ahead and... well, let's throw all you guys in together. Now, I expect we'll get some 20 stacks out of here. We also need to do some coring, of course. So, let's go ahead and look at our cores. So, we've only got 2 places to core. Well, we can't actually core Alicante because I've sent the missionary there, which was a little bit stupid. Let's core Barcelona. We could recall that missionary, I suppose, because he's only just started. So let's go ahead and do that. And now we can actually core there. So we're going to group these guys up. We are going to split... Actually, we don't want to split them because I want to split them into thirds. So we'll group them together. I will do a split. I want... never get this right. Is it right click? Shift and right click. 10 men. 4 cavalry. 6 artillery. Right, we're going to take that group and move you to Bern. And then this group can be split. Half of you can go to Alicante, and the other half of you can go to Barcelona. Job done. You should be able to sort that out nice and easily. So we're probably going to need to do some sucking up with certain people. We're going to need to suck up to Tuscany. So let us go and improve relations there. We're also going to need to suck up to Naples. So let's go ahead and do that there. We've got our fleet around somewhere. You're going to go over here and mothball with the other 2 heavies. We have an extra light, so we'll sort out what we want to do with that. Because we did lose... How many lights did we lose on the Bordeaux one? You've actually got 2 transports. Let's break off those transports. You can come back to Normandy. So we need 5 more lights. 5 more lights to go to Bordeaux. So that fleet is nearly there. So let's group them all up. Break off the light. You can go to Co. And then the rest of you is going to be upgraded. And then mothballed. Okay. So we've got a light ship. So, how many do we need over here? You've lost a couple as well. So, you need 8. And you need 5. So we need 13. 13 light ships. So let's go ahead and do a template. Well, we've already got a template. Let's do the template for 20 lights. And we will remove some of them. So how many did I say we needed? 13. Right? So let us go and remove 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because some of them are doubled up and have got 2 on. So we could actually remove 1 from you and add it to you. We could... That didn't seem to work. Did I just click on the entire thing? Yes, because now I've got 32 in production. That didn't work properly, did it? Well, I went and made a right mess of that one, didn't I? So let's go and get rid of all of those. Not sure if there's a way to mass cancel. And of course, if you remove them from one, it just moves it onto another thing. Don't want you to make any of these ships at all. Apparently now I have 87 ships in production. Which I'd love to cancel. Will you let me cancel any of this shipbuilding? Just do it on this. This makes it a lot easier. Because now, that's what was happening. I was accidentally clicking to add more of the templates. Which was a real pain. Which we don't want to do. Because that's just a nightmare. Right, so we need 13 ships. That's the only problem with these templates. If you start misclicking, things end up in a right mess. Right, okay. We're looking good. 13 ships. We're going to do them manually now. So we want great frigates. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we do still have some more to do for other fleets, but we'll do those as we come to them. So, yeah, you could probably do with a few more... we can make you up, I suppose, to 35 transports. Bavaria's left the military coalition against us. We did have a mission to claim a rival's province, which was Cunsa? Yeah, whatever. Never heard of the place. Oh, down there. Yeah, well, we're not bothered about that, so let's go ahead and cancel that mission. It certainly explains why I haven't heard of the place. Yeah, the military coalition is now just falling apart, so we could pretty much get ready to go straight ahead against Great Britain. What have they got over there, actually? British pretender rebels. So Britain is having some problems. It would certainly be nice if we could release Scotland. Venice has left the coalition. Now, what about Granada? Would you be... They would accept vassalization. if they could like us enough. So, we could offer them a royal marriage. We could offer them an alliance, which would be very useful, because that way, if Castile decide to start going against them later on, it brings us into another war with Castile. And we'll just go ahead and improve relations. And then we should be able to vassalize them, which would be really, really nice. So let's go ahead and do that. Start improving relations. What are we like? 8 of 8 now. That's fine. 8 of our 8 diplomatic relations. So there's no point sucking up to these guys too much. I mean, obviously we're not going to be able to integrate them because they're too far away. Not unless we ever manage to get Siena on our side. And Siena don't particularly like me. Most of that is because of aggressive expansion. They never accept vassalization because they have a massive base tax. But we may well go to war against them and take them down to size later on. I don't mind giving people military access generally, especially if it's Brandenburg, because Brandenburg and I are good buddies. Speaking of good buddies, Brandenburg, how good buddies are we? Improve relations, 64. We could get a little bit more there. So let's go ahead and keep that going. What are we like on our relations? Do we have royal marriages with everybody? Corsica we do, Brandenburg we do, Granada we do, Portugal we do. Naples, we need to try. Naples, Siena. We can't do the Papal State. So, Naples, Siena, and Tuscany, if we can. So, Tuscany. We don't have a free diplomat. Are they all just sucking up? Military tech costs cheaper. Ship costs cheaper. We're building a lot of ships. Let's just bring you back from Granada for the time being. And we'll royal marriage Tuscany as soon as we can. This has been a bit of a long episode, but I do want to just try and get as much done as possible. Who just declared war on Great Britain there? I actually missed that. I need to go ahead and look that up in a second. But let's do everything we need over here. We need a royal marriage with Napoli. And there was one more, I think. Who did I miss? Siena. Can we get a royal marriage with Siena? Probably not. No, because of their government type. They're a merchant republic. Okay, that's fine. So we will send our guy back to Granada then. And keep improving relations there. As soon as you get back. There we go. And I just want to have a quick look and just see who is in the war with Great Britain. Great Britain is in the war against Russia and Saxe-Lauenburg. I don't think they're going to take much from Great Britain, but it would be nice, certainly, if we can do some damage to them later. But saying that, the French Empire is continuing to grow. It's certainly spreading out, and we are still in first place. So I hope you guys are still enjoying Europa Universalis IV, and I'll see you on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.